Yo, shorty, I need that. See, you got your little Insta fame. Didn't get your number, but I got your Insta name.
Story time, and this is about the time that I got catfished. Okay, I didn't get catfished, but I got catfished. The shine on my forehead is gonna annoy me. Like, I got catfished. Like, someone was pretending to be me. So basically what happened, this happened between like the start of 2015 or the end of 2014, around those times. I'd just come off holiday, well, not just 2014, yeah, summer 2014. I went on holiday to see my dad in Malaysia. Now remember that piece of information. I went to go and see my dad in Malaysia. He was living there, and a lot of people knew I was on holiday. A lot of people knew I was on holiday with my sisters and my dad. On my dad's side, I have twin sisters. I don't remember ever really sharing that he was living in Malaysia, but I know that people knew I was on holiday and they knew he was with. Not really a lot of people even knew that I was in Malaysia. They just knew I was on holiday. So okay, I really wish I could remember the time. Like, that's how, like, it was so weird and bizarre. I don't remember like when it happened. Like, normally things like this, you'd remember the month, you'd remember kind of when it happened. This was like when Vine was popping. Like, Vine was popping. Well, not well. Do a lot of UK people use Vine? Because I was using Vine, like Vine was popping. And I remember using Vine while I was on my holiday. This girl messaged me on Vine. She was from America. And she said to me, I can't remember what was her first question, or I think she said, have I got Instagram? I think. And I told her my Instagram name. And she was like, are you a lesbian? And I was like, no. And then she was like, there's a fake profile of you, and she gave me the name. Yeah, she said there's a fake Instagram page of me, and she sent me the username. I searched the username, I couldn't find it, so I was just like, nah, there's not a fake page of me. Like, why would anyone make a fake page of me, and why would I go all the way from America have seen the page? Like, I have followers on Instagram, but I don't have followers like that. There's no K in my following number, you know. I've just got, what, now I've got 1,900 odd followers, and back then I had less than that. It was in the thousands, but I obviously had less. I've obviously gained followers since then. So I was just thinking, nah, not me. She doesn't know what I look like. Even though she's obviously seen my vines, I was just like, nah, she's got it mixed up, man. She's from America. Like, why would I go all the way from America? I've seen a fake profile of little me from Birmingham, and I ain't even got that many followers. That's what I was thinking. Like, it just don't make sense. And because I couldn't find the username, I said to her, oh, I can't find it, like, it's not coming up. She just left it. And I'm gonna say, like, I really wish I could remember time frames. I'm gonna say about a week, not a week, I'm gonna say like a couple weeks later, someone that I know messaged me on WhatsApp and was like, there's a fake profile of you. And I was like, what's the name, like, show me. And then they gave me the name, and I was like, I can't find it, like, I can't find it. And it was the same, was it the same name? Because I remember us figuring out that they had changed the username. So I don't know if she gave me the same name and then they changed it, or she gave me a different name and then we figured out that it was the same profile that the American girl had seen, and they had changed the username in between. So whatever, she gave me the username. I was just like, I can't find it, like, I can't find this username, it's not coming up. So the person that told me, you know, we were together, not together like that, we were like in the same room together. I was like, show me the picture, show me. So they're showing me the profile, they're showing me the pictures, they've got loads of pictures, loads of likes, loads of comments, they're doing shout outs, like, they're popping, the page is popping. They had in the bio, half Iranian, half Persian, half Jamaican, which I am. And that's not something I put out there. Like, I don't put that in my bio on Twitter, on Instagram. Like, I don't put it out there. Like, you might here and there, you know, hear me say that my dad's Persian, my dad's Iranian, but it's not something that you know, when girls throw out what they are on like Twitter, and it's not something that I throw out there like that. So they've got all this in the bio. They had a star sign, but it wasn't my star sign, but everything else was correct. Okay, so they're basically imitating my whole life, but making out that I was lesbian on the page. Then I was like, that the girl, actually, when the American girl did message me, she was saying that she asked that, because I asked why is she asking me if I'm a lesbian, and she did say, or bi, and she did say that she was asking me that because that's what the page, the girl's bi and the girl's lesbian. And that's another reason why I was just like, that page isn't me, I don't know what she's talking about. Nah. The person that's come to me now and showed me all the pictures, we've gone, hold on, I can't find the page because the person being blocked me. The person must have blocked me from when they made the page so that I'd never find the page. This person's smart. You smart. You really smart. So that's why I couldn't find the page when the girl sent it me on Vine, and that's why I couldn't find it when the other person sent it me. And so we're looking at the page, and we're seeing the content of it. Pictures of me. They had a picture of me when I was little with my brother, like TBT. I can't remember if they had videos of me as well. They might have, because they took everything off my profile. So everyone thought it was real. Like, they had people commenting, like consistent people, and the people that were consistent under like different photos on that fake profile, I did DM them, and I was like, this is a fake profile of me and this is my account, and can you report this? They had a picture of my mum by herself. It's one thing, like, don't get me wrong, a lot of people have this problem where people are taking their pictures and pretending to be them, but it's a whole different, I feel like it's a whole different story when they're not just taking your face, they're taking your whole life with it. Like, you're telling people, that you're half Jamaican and you're half Persian, and your dad, they made, Lord have mercy, this person, I still don't know who it was, and I really wonder, because it was one of my followers. But anyway, yeah, they had a picture of my mom by herself, and they put "Happy Birthday, Mom" in the caption. Had loads of pictures of me, obviously, and they got loads of comments, and like shout out comments. And that's how the person found it, the second person that had told me. They was like, they were on their timeline and someone shouted out the profile. Someone just casually. How were they brave enough to be doing all this shout out when they weren't even real? Like, didn't they think that I'd ever come across it, even though they did block me? So yeah, they must have been shouted out, and the girl saw it on her timeline, and then she was just like, this is not Sahar's profile. But yeah, they had all of that, and then there were comments of people like asking like, oh, what are you mixed with? And they were like, oh, half Jamaican and half Persian, and my dad lives in Malaysia, and they knew all this information about me, and it was so like, it's still weird because I don't know who it was. It's weird. And like, yeah, they were saying my dad lives in Malaysia in the comments. And you know what they were doing? They were typing in that ugly MSN font. Oh God, let me see if I can get it up on Google. They were typing in that font to people. This was 2014, 2015. Like, people weren't doing that anymore. So I was just like, Lord have mercy, not like they're trying to imitate my whole life. But the one thing that I'm not is a beg. And they were doing shout out for shout outs. And my Instagram page that I have now, I've never had a shout out. I know that I have 1,900 followers, but trust and believe, I've never asked for a shout out. I've never done shout out for shout outs. I think it's cringy. I hate it. It's just not me, and all the followers that I have, I've gained from just being myself, I guess, you know. Yeah. And so yeah, they were doing all that, and then obviously, as I said, they were making out I was lesbian on the page, so they were posting like girl on girl pictures and stuff like that. So it was real weird how they were kind of taking my whole life but then changing that one aspect of me. I don't know if they were telling people that I was from Birmingham, which I am from, by the way. I can't remember if I can't remember seeing a comment where they were saying that they're from Birmingham. They probably did, like, I don't know, I can't remember, but they were definitely telling people what I'm mixed with and stuff like that. Yeah, a couple of days before, I made my profile private, and when I seen the profile, like the fake profile, they had a picture of me that I just put up, like, say 24 hours ago, which means it's one of my followers, because obviously if you're not one of my followers you wouldn't be able to retrieve the picture that I posted whilst on private. You get what I'm getting at? So I was just like, hold on, it's one of my followers, which is even more scary, because, you know, it's probably someone that still follows me to this day. And it's just weird. Like, I really wish I knew. Like, I was thinking about snitching, taking it to the police. I want them to track down the phone. Now, I really just wanted to know who would do that. I was just like, am I that special? Am I that important? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. But they did all... Lord have mercy. See, when sounds start and stop and you're living alone, it's not fun. It's not fun. But I get scared as hell. I wish someone would come forward and be like, I made the fake profile, but obviously I wouldn't believe it if someone came forward and said that, nah, I made this video. They'd probably just say it to say it. I don't, because I really wouldn't be mad at the person. Actually wouldn't be angry. I'd just see you as my biggest fan. Like, you've got to be my biggest fan. You've absolutely got to be my #1 fan. Like, I will give you a £50 reward. I will give you a £50 reward if you tell me that you made the fake profile of me and you have proof. I really need to find these screenshots, because they had more likes than me on the pictures I posted on my account. They had more likes than me, and as I said, more followers than me. Like, they were popping, the page was popping, they were popping and I wasn't popping. It wasn't really a lesson for me. I don't feel like I learned anything from it. I was gonna try and be really motivational and be like, yeah, this was a lesson and you shouldn't do this, but I really didn't learn from it. If people want to take my life and imitate it, then that's on them, and I just think that's really sad of you. You have a lot of time in your hands and you must not really like your life that much to want to you know, try and duplicate mine. So I mean, it didn't stop me from posting what I was posting. It didn't stop me from sharing information that I wanted to share. Like, it didn't make me any more discreet, sorry. I really wanted to say at the end of this that I've learned from it, but I didn't learn anything from it, because I'm still gonna do what I want to do, and post what I want to post. And if people want to take that information and make a fake profile of me, then that's their prerogative. How do you say it? That's their business. I did always post pictures of Justine Sky, who is my babe. Justine Sky, if you ever come across this video, I will actually marry you. I tried to dye my hair purple like 500 times because I wanted to be you. I don't know if I want to be you or be with you, because you're just so pretty. Like, she's the prettiest person I've ever seen ever in my whole entire life. It's just so upsetting. It's just so pretty. Like, what the hell? But anyway, I used to always post Justine Sky and put like loads of love shot faces, and I guess people would have took that out of context a little bit, a lot of bit, I don't know, whatever. She's such, like, I would, mate, trust me. So everything I share is because I want to share it and I can share it. And guess what? You do what you want when you pop in, is what all the basic girls have in their bio. So let me just not do that. So yeah, lesson not learned. But that reward though, that £50 reward, seriously, if you know who made the fake profile of me, oh my god, there's probably a group of friends and they all know that their friend did it. Listen, come to me, I will pay you. I will actually pay you. I just really want to know who my biggest fan is in Birmingham. It's got to be someone from Birmingham. Lord. Anyway, follow me on all my social media platforms, which I leave in the description box. So bye guys, and make sure you tune into my next video and subscribe to me, like, comment, share, whatever you want really. Ciao.